Hi, and welcome to this session where we will look at building interactive activities in Literatu. The word we use to describe this process is mapping. This best describes the process to transform a static digital document into an interactive student engagement. Mapping an activity involves simply placing an answer and related interaction fields right over the top of a base digital document. These fields drive student interaction as well as launch help, guidance, video, and audio. Let's have a look at how mapping works. In this example, we built an interactive activity from a base PDF document. Before we begin mapping, you must have created an activity record in Literatu. If you haven't done this, you should review how to add an activity using the Activity Wizard. We start in the Activities list. From the Actions menu beside your activity record, select Map. The Activity Builder opens. Your base document is now a canvas over which answer fields and interactivity is layered. There are three parts to the Activity Builder. From left to right along the top are the base commands: Zoom, Save, Print, Demo, Next, and Previous. Then, the floating toolbar which holds the mapping field types and shapes able to be added onto the page. Thirdly is the Answer Properties window, which we will see soon as a field in Mapped. In this example, we are looking at a standard geography quiz for Year 9. The first thing to do is devise a mapping strategy. Looking at the multiple choice questions on the quiz, there is only one answer per question. For each multiple choice question, students can already see the choices. The simple way to map this activity is allow students to enter a letter, A, B, C, or D. To do this, a general field type is used. Select and drag a general field onto the page and drop it into the white space beside the question. These boxes can be resized and moved around anywhere on the page. Click on the box and the third important window opens showing the answer properties. This is where interactivity and marking is tailored per question. There are three tabs. The first tab holds the answer information, including the question number, best to align the printed sheet. Answer type, details, marking points, and marking type. All of these default to commonly used values depending on the field type being added. Answers for this type of question could be capital A, lowercase a, capital B, lowercase b, etc. Literatu normalizes every answer, ignoring caps and spacing. We support possible answers using the OR operator, so capital A or yes could be valid answers to a question. The Quick Guide tab is where progress, guidance, and feedback text is liked. This text can be shown interactively as the student works with the activity online. You can name the help to be offered and choose the color of the help button that is shown. Red, for example, might represent critical hints. Green, background information. Help is shown as the students move through the activity. Feedback text can be shown once the work is submitted, along with the correct answer. There are several options here. Information links can be any web-based link. These links are seen by students when working on that question. You can have up to 6 links per field. Extended guidance caters for much more guidance or feedback information to be shown. You can add more help labels by clicking Add. You have access to a complete word processing panel, able to hold unlimited HTML and text. In here, you can add video, audio, links, text, pretty much anything you like. Let's now have a look at the different mapping fields you can apply. Looking at these questions another way, we could have used a drop-down field type, giving students a choice of A, B, C, or D. Whatever answer type you choose, you can copy fields, paste fields, and drop ruler lines onto the page to line fields up. All of this is available via a right mouse click. Let's look at more field types. The third question on the page needs a long text response. We call this a paragraph response. Drag the paragraph field onto the page. This will default to manual marking because a teacher has to mark it. It could also be set to Do Not Mark. Manual marking cues manage all responses, allowing teachers to add comments and annotations. More on that when we talk about marking. Other field types available explain themselves. Number. Use for numbers of any type. Check boxes for ticking the right answer. These can be put into a group of check boxes where one of the boxes is correct. Draw allows students to draw their answer using fingers or stylus pens on iPads or tablets. Web users can use pads or the mouse. This is great for show workings. Photo allows students to take a picture from their device and upload it for marking or evidence. We have seen chemistry assignments where the students took a picture of the foaming test tube and submitted them for marking. Annotation fields lets you add instructions anywhere or blank out information on the page. This is very flexible and can be indeed used to create additional text and overlay information. Help places a help field on the page able to activate any type of help or media interaction. There it is. Mapping an activity can be as simple or complete as you like. Remember that everything you add will display and interact perfectly across iPad, Android, Chromebooks, and on any web browser across PC, Mac, or Linux platforms. Let's quickly recap the steps. Firstly, build or scan your base document in any package or application. Link it from Google Drive or load it as a PDF as an activity. Second, map the points of interaction right over the top. Add pedagogical help and guidance along with marking parameters. Finally, your result is a fully interactive activity, able to be delivered onto any device in minutes. From here, your activity is stored in your library online. It can be shared, copied, and extended by any other teacher you share activities with. Of course, you don't have to map interactions onto the activity. You can use Literatu to quickly distribute information you want students to access on any device. One of our teachers uses this feature to distribute flashcards to her students 2 weeks before exams. Literatu really does offer teachers new capabilities to engage, monitor, and measure their students their way.